Hi and welcome to FGr4s. So, as promised in an earlier update video, a bit of information about the Flysky Noble NB4 and the receiver, or should I say the smaller receiver of the two, the FGr4s, and telemetry. So, let's have a look what we've got set up. Let's fire controller up and switch it on. And before I purchased this transmitter and receiver setup, tried looking for information, and there's a lot of conflicting information out there. Some said the FGr4, which is the larger receiver, is the only one compatible with telemetry. And quite a few said either the FGr4s, which is the small one, isn't compatible, or they didn't know. So we've got telemetry working, and that's the tiny FGr4s. I'll get there with model numbers. And if you have the antenna facing towards you, it's the second socket in from the right that's the iBus connector. So what we've got is a temperature sensor. Try and get it to focus. And that connects into the iBus. Then you've got a daisy chainable socket, which we have the RPM magnetic sensor that I'm going to calibrate for speed from the wheel. That then plugs into the output of your first sensor. Doesn't matter which way around you put these. So you have to bind the receiver to your controller first. Once you've got this set up, you can then go into the options, RX set, output mode, and then as standard they are set to iBus. If you change this to sensors, it's a bit tricky doing this looking through the camera, then your telemetry sensors will automatically show up. Ooh, wrong one. That one. So they'll then show up on here, and it groups the ID numbers together so you can see which settings relate to which sensor. So if you look, we've got temperature sensor under ID 2. That's reading cylinder head temp. The second sensor, it will give a higher ID number. So that one's 3, measuring RPM, but then your speed and 2 odometers will all be grouped under the same ID, so you know which sensor they relate to. And if we just jump back to speed and distance, you can then choose which sensor you're calibrating. That is the measurement, I believe, is in millimeters. So you measure the one rotation of your wheel, add it in millimeters, that'll give you your speed, and then you can reset your odometers as well. Suppose it's handy if you want to see how many miles you get out of a tank, or for whatever other reason. You can reorder how they're displayed on here as well. So you can choose which sensor you have in which order. If you go into it, then that you can set alarms for upper and lower limits. In fact, we'll turn that alarm off. Temperature, no lower alarm, but the higher one I've got set at 105 degrees C. But yeah, hopefully that'll be of some use to some of you guys. I know I tried looking for many videos, couldn't really find anything that, one, could tell you exactly if it'd work or not, and two, show you. So, WTF RC Cars. If you like the video, then like and subscribe. If you don't, then give it a thumbs down. And any questions, leave in the comment below, and I'll do my best to help. Okay, thanks a lot. Till next time.